Anyway, so you guys go inside with Marta, and she goes, "Isn't she darling? Isn't she lovely?"
Oh, yes, very.
Yeah, she is. She's a nice one. Hopefully the children treat you the same.
Comfort.
They're just right here in the dining hall. And then she takes you over to the dining hall, where you all get to finally pull out your tokens, and you can walk around and sit wherever the hell you please.
Ooh.
Yay!
Yep.
Far away from Miles.
Yep.
Why do these people look like the characters from Harry Potter?
Kinda do. But they're not. So yeah, you guys.
That would be copyright infringement.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, hold on.
Oh.
What? Where'd the tokens?
Okay.
Character sheet.
Drag your name from your journal.
Yep.
Oh, okay, thank you. I forgot.
Whoop.
Yep.
I'm going to sit next to Ron Weasley. That is his name now, Ron Weasley. Ron Weaselthorpe.
House.
Oh, goodness.
Understand?
All right, so as you all are seating, you see a bunch of maids, and the plates are already sat down and out and about with a nice, pretty cloth that's all folded up. I don't know, let's say like a swan. Why not? And nice and folded up, all nice and neat. The children are just sitting there. Harold, as you see, is the oldest. You recognize him from the photos. This is all common knowledge. So you know who is who. You just haven't met them yet. You know of them. He's taking care, he's cleaning off his sword. It looks like he may have just gotten done with training. Gilly is working on a small embroidered piece. And as you guys were walking in and filing in, can I get a perception check from everyone?
Absolutely.
A what check?
Thank you.
Perception.
Perception.
Nice.
Load, damn you.
Oof. Okay.
Wahey.
Woohoo! All right.
Oof.
And Zeminiar. There you go. Nice.
Ah.
So everyone except for Winslow notices. Unfortunately, Winslow, you notice something small, but you're not too sure what. Like something sent you a little chill, but you were like, ugh, and you left it at that. Everyone else noticed as soon as you walked in, Hamlet was already staring at all of you, as if he knew what order you were going to walk in. Because as you walked in, Zeminiar, you noticed this in particular. The rest of you noticed that he was just kind of looking at you when you walked in. Zeminiar, you noticed that he was mouthing your guys' names as you walked in. So he was saying your name as soon as you walked in, and whatever the order was, he was already saying your guys' names. And now you're seated. Where is Miles at? Did he not
Yeah,
sit
that's what I
at
was
the
trying
table
to
with
figure out.
all of you?
Yeah.
Winslow's at the other table also.
Miles is underneath the dice.
One moment.
Okay, I was like looking. I was like, I don't see Miles. Where did he sit at?
I still don't see him.
No, he's still not engaged. Like,
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Sit on down.
I'm doing
come
so.
on down.
Price is right. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Did I pull myself in far enough? I think I did.
If not, I can.
I got it.
Okay.
There I am.
Yeah, I don't see it.
There you are.
I'm sitting by the other one.
And here I thought you'd take the other end of the table.
Yes, that's actually a good idea. I was considering it, but it was far away from everyone. But you make a, you know.
I like to assume Jarvis sat next to Haribo, if he's sitting, or are you making him stand?
Jarvis would probably sit next to Haribo, that's fair.
I wouldn't make him
Let me
stand. He's a nice
see.
man.
Of
A
course.
proper gentleman.
Let me see if I can find something real quick. All right. That's a woman. That won't work.
Are you trying to get an NPC photo?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get one. We'll see what I can find real quick. Do. Shouldn't be that hard. I'm just having the biggest of issues finding anything.
If it weren't copyright, I'd say just find a picture of Sebastian. But...
Nah.
Hermione.
The crab?
While we're waiting for Holy Crap to find this photo, I just want to let you guys know very randomly that if I grab my hair and stand it all the way up, it's longer than my arms now.
I thought you were gonna
Oh,
say it's
wow.
longer than your armpit.
Well,
My
give me that
armpit
too.
hair
Miles,
has been tiny
how
since
do
I
you
first-
dress your
Butler?
butlers? He have good
A nice
clothes,
vest.
or
Yes, he's quite well dressed. Much better than
would you
these
say
other
that
ne'er
he's
wells.
flashy?
No.
Oh darn!
He's
I
got
had
a
a good...
nice vest. Not extravagant because I don't want him to get in trouble with the locals
Yeah.
for thinking that he's
Hmm.
above his station.
Yeah, that's fair.
How much food is on the table?
A lot. There's a good chunk of food there.
I'm shoveling it in.
All right. So they all just kind of looking. We'll just do this dude. Why not? He looks very itty bitty compared to the rest of you, but he's there. He'll sit there next to Winslow. All right.
Oh.
There you go. Jarvis can be there.
So
And
you
we'll...
let Jarvis sit next to Winslow.
Yeah.
Jarvis is
Jarvis
his
It's
own
his
man.
barrier.
Oh,
Barrier.
but there you go. Now you can move him around.
Ah, thank you.
And we'll...
Sunny bows before sitting down.
There you go. Jarvis now has his own little moment. But anyhow, so as you guys sit down, the maid walks over. One of the maids walks over and goes, "Harold, may I please have your sword?" And he's like, "Fine." And he takes it and tosses it off. He's like, "Be careful with it." And Gilly looks up. She goes, "Are you guys the new ones? Hi, I'm Gilly. Nice to meet you."
I get
What's
Hey,
your
it.
nice to meet you. I'm Sunny.
I knew it.
Hi. Tell me about you guys. Tell me about you. What you guys are like. What's your names? I'm so excited.
Why don't you ask your brother? He seems to know.
Oh, which one?
Similar,
Harold?
don't
He
be rude.
hated them. And Hamlet doesn't talk. He hates me. But it's okay.
Why do you think they hate you, ma'am?
It's Hamlet. And we're siblings.
Indeed.
Anyways, tell me about you
Translate.
guys.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Which one?
Tell
You,
me.
Zero.
Well, alright. We just got to know each other a few days ago. We all like shopping. We have fondness for Taco Tuesdays.
Oh. What are tacos?
It's
We've
this
never
big
had
new
those.
thing. They're not very good.
What?
Sunny makes a taco out of the food on the table.
That's a taco.
Ta-da!
Ah. And what's all of your names? And she points to Sunny first and then to go around the table.
I'm Sunny. Sunny Meadows.
Nice. And you?
Winslow.
Okay. Is that your... Are you owned by Sunny? Or...
He's one of our fellow warriors.
Okay.
Yes, I'm one of them.
I think
Uh-huh.
ownership is fine. He's owned by you now.
Oh.
Well, then you're owned
Or
too.
you, technically.
Yes,
So,
technically.
and you? And she points down at Jarvis.
My name is Jarvis, ma'am. Pleasure to meet you.
You as well. Thank you for the service that you do.
My pleasure. I serve
And-
Master Miles. Jarvis, I
Ah.
can introduce myself, thank you. My name is Miles Croswell. I run a
Nice to
church in
meet you.
Cuckoo.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's wonderful.
Yes,
That's
it's
great
the
work.
principal skillet. No doubt that you've heard of it. It's one of the few.
It is a smaller denomination, yes. I think. We haven't gone to Cuckoo often due to the state of it currently. Father's
Right.
working on making it better.
Perfectly understand. One such as yourself should avoid such seedy.
Absolutely. It's
Locations.
desolate there.
Quite.
And you? Is your skin okay? As she looks at you like with inquisitive eyes.
My cheeks get a little redder again. My skin is fine, ma'am. You can call me, young masters can call me, Haribo. And then my skin turns a lilac.
Magical. You're a caster, I see.
Oh. And then you can
This-
see my cheeks get a little redder again.
You're so precious. I think you're going to be my favorite on the journey. And then obviously I know my brother. And you, Tiefling?
I'm sitting in a chair, just twiddling my tail around, and I just say, I'm Zeminiarn, and I'm technically not supposed to be here, but I'm enjoying the ride as we go.
You're not with the syndicate?
Oh, he's with the
I
syndicate.
kind of took somebody else's place on the way in.
He's with us. Rest assured.
Ah. A sneaky fellow.
That's just him.
interesting.
He's boring.
Oh, I think he's very fascinating. You all live such fascinating lives, as I assume you're going to think ours are fascinating. Of course, because you're not you're not royalty, so you wouldn't know what it's like.
Why are you so rude, Miles?
I'm not rude.
You are.
What are the brothers doing while we run introductions?
Right now, Hamlet's just like kind of staring at everyone, just like looking around, brooding, not eating, and Harold's just eating. He's just sitting there, like rolling his eyes. He's like, "This fucking again." He's like, "Not this," and just kind of just
Eat the taco.
So, yeah, they sit there, and then Harold kind of swallows a bit, and he goes, "Nice to meet you all. I am Prince Harold. That is Princess Gilly, and that is Prince Hamlet."
Great.
And then Hamlet just kind of nods, and Gilly's just like putting down her embroidery, and she's like, "Yes. So tell me about your guys' adventures and who you're like as people. I want to know who's going to be watching me all the time."
Well, I'm from a small village of necromancers. My grandfather's the chieftain and priest.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't be so
And what
proud of
religion is that?
We follow the god of the undead Belsharu.
I see. Okay.
You can
And
tell
Harold
that
just kind of coughs. He's like, "Ugh," and just breaks
Miles-
and
Miles does the same thing. It's almost like at the same time too.
yeah, both of you just oh my,
Like, yeah, that's a real god. Yep.
oh my. And then Miles, you're from Cuckoo Winslow. Where are you from? What travels brought you to the Syndicate?
I hesitate and kind of try and gather my story together and clear my throat.
That's not too good.
I've had many adventures that have led me to this spot today. I have seen a lot of the land of Egg. I am very skilled in fighting, and that's what has brought me here today.
Okay.
Fighting and
Fantastic.
running from the law, huh?
I'm sure the Syndicate, I hate to say purchased you with good intention, because you're a good hard worker. Haribo, how about you? You seem like an interesting fella.
Oh, no. Do you know of the,
Muffin Man?
Do you know of the, Great Forest of Egg?
Yes, I do. I love it there. I'm always outside and in the gardens.
Oh yes, I love the gardens. They're so pretty. And you
I
see
know.
my skin change to an orangey color.
Aw. It's magical. What happened to you? How did you get so colorful?
I'd rather not talk about it, ma'am.
That's
if
fine.
it's all right with you.
Absolutely. We'll
turn
learn
red.
over time. Absolutely, over time. And Zeminiar, you seem like you're definitely the sneaky one, so you're gonna pretty much be watching us the hardest, right?
I hate to say that you figured me out, but unfortunately you have. I don't. To be completely honest, I look at all three of you, and I have a feeling that the reverse of my expectations will be delighted at some point.
Absolutely.
And what expectations are those, Seminiar?
Well, we keep getting warnings about one of these three, but
Yeah.
I have a
Hamlet.
feeling. Yep, but I have a feeling we might have one of you others to worry more about.
Maybe.
I love how straightforward you are.
Perhaps you should not be so gosh.
Okay, can I make a perception toward that laugh?
Yeah. You can incite that laugh.
And I as well.
Whew.
Yeah, go right ahead. You all can test on what that laugh was.
Very good.
I'm
Because I
too
was-
busy
I was either
concentrating
very
on eating to
sinister or
notice.
condescending.
I think
Fair.
my character would be interested in not being
Yeah.
caught off guard by these kids.
Mine
All
doesn't
of
care
you
enough.
notice immediately that Gilly, you know that girl can get into some mess. She seems like she's a little sneaky herself almost. She's a little sneaky and tries to break the rules every now and then. She has a little bit of an adventure in her, but you don't know how much. She's got some adventure spunk in her.
She doesn't seem dangerous at all.
No.
Just adventurous.
Well, I'm sorry I'm bad with names. What's her name again?
My name's Gilly. Nice to meet you again,
Okay.
Zeminiar.
So, sorry, that was out of game because I don't want too many
Nothing's
to
out
be
of
as dumb
game.
as I am.
Nothing's out of game. No, I'm kidding.
No, sometimes you gotta.
Alright, back in game.
Sometimes you gotta be out of the game to keep your character like smarter
Oh,
than
yeah.
your player.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to keep him smarter than me. But well, Gilly, I'm sorry to disappoint you on one aspect. As well as as you may have guessed, I'm the kind of person that will be watching you very closely. But I don't have much of a backstory, as I have amnesia. I just know that I'm trying to find a cleric named Solomon, and this ended up being the best way to find him.
Oh.
Anything in the middle is just for fun.
Harold, have you heard of any Solomon clerics? Probably in one of the churches. Gilly. I don't know.
Probably.
You're so
Let me ask.
bland.
Hold on. Before we go on, would I have heard of of Solomon?
You would not. No.
Okay.
But my goodness, you're so bland, Harold. Ugh. See, you gotta be interesting. That's not my job. Sorry.